All right, Grand Rising family. Well, check this out. I'm making this video, and this is for my indigenous carbon, copper gods and goddesses, my brothers and sisters. This is to enlighten and inform you and empower you. So, I'm seeing that a lot of you guys are so caught up in everything that's going on in the world and these Americas, and I'm here to let you know that all this stuff that's happening with the weather, the destruction, the murdering, the killing, the raping, the robbing, all the laws being passed, and everything and so forth and so on must happen, must come to pass. See, what you guys are not realizing and recognizing is that in order for heaven on earth to come about, everything that we've been taught, everything that we experiencing and living now must be destroyed. So, in other words, in order for the new to come about, you must get rid of the old. So, that being said, you guys should not be worrying or focusing on everything that you see happening. Because this world that you know, this world that we know and we're living in, it's going to fall. And it must and will be destroyed. That's the only way the new will come about. All these buildings, all these roads, all this so-called system, all these people that don't belong here, and these animals that don't belong here, all the poison, everything that's in the water, in the air, in the fucking soil, everything is being removed. But the only way for anything new to come, you have to get rid of the old. And that also applies to you guys as well. The old way of thinking, the old way of living, the old way of doing things. And see, the things that we're doing now and the way that we're living is part of this subconscious programming that this matrix has induced. And you've learned since you were children. Okay? What you're supposed to do: work a job, go to school, get an education, pay bills, do this, do that, do this. No. Those are all distractions. Those are all of a form of control. Just like sheep. They got everybody running around here like sheep. And a lot of you guys are living in this thing called fear. False evidence appearing real. Why they study making these laws, doing all these other things, and the threat of war and so forth. So don't worry about that stuff. The only thing you should be focusing on and worrying about, and I'm not even going to say worrying, just focusing on, is getting you right. Cleaning up your temple, detoxifying your body so it can be upgraded, so it can be crystalline. Because we're going from carbon to being crystalline. If you ever notice when you're standing out in the sun and you feel a part of your body that's burning, like it's burning extremely, or it's burning from the inside out, that is the sun with the gamma radiation, the photon energy, the dark matter energy, burning off and removing all the toxins that are in your body. So if you actually start detoxifying yourself and get away from all this meat, this alcohol, these drugs, these low vibrational things, you can speed up your ascension process. Okay? Now, that's why I strongly recommend that you guys, if your pineal gland is not cleared now or decalcified, you playing catch up, and you don't have much time because time is at hand right now. So that's the whole point of detoxification. A lot of my brothers and sisters, especially you women, you guys need to be taking spiritual baths. You need to put the hot water, the Epsom salt. You need to soak your body. You need to speak life into yourself while you in that tub, in that water. Positive affirmations. Look in the mirror. Speak life into yourself. Greet yourself. Compliment yourself. Celebrate yourself. Okay? Step away from everything that does not serve your higher purpose. Anything that makes you feel less than, get away from it. Okay? This is the time, if there ever was a time, to raise your mental vibration, to raise everything about you in your life. And that's if you got to cut off people, family members, lovers, associates, do it. Because the real currency right now and the real money is making sure, like the song says, get your mind right, get your body right. Mind, body, and soul. You see, this is really about us because what's actually ending is their world, the people that are integrated to this existence. And you know who they are. This is our time right now. And it's incumbent upon you to focus on doing what you need to do to get to the next level. This shit ain't checkers. This is chess. It's like a video game. There's levels to this shit. And you got to try to get to those next levels in order so you can achieve greatness. Because everything you need is already within you. Just like I was talking to a sister earlier, and she was talking about giving praise to God and up in the sky. God dwells within. Celebrate yourself. Celebrate the God that's in you, the essence of God. You see what I mean? Check my page out. There's so much information on here from a lot of different creators, content creators, and they giving you the game. They're giving you all the info and letting you know what you truly possess. Our brothers and sisters out here on these podcasts is going back and forth at each other about stupid, frivolous shit that don't even matter right now. Because when it's all said and done, we're going to need each other. Those kids that's over in other states, other parts of the country, in your neighborhoods, that you're not physically, that they're not your kids, they are our kids. Those are our babies. Those youths, those teenagers, those are our youths, our teenagers. The elderly brothers and sisters out here, those are great moms, our grandpas, aunties, and uncles. We're a family. We're a family of God and goddesses. We've been so tricked to believe that we're separate. And that's part of this whole matrix and this program to keep us separate from each other and keep us focused on all this bullshit and distractions. That's the game. Most of us have what you call an inner dialogue when you talk to yourself. And don't think it's crazy. I do it all the time because I realize and recognize I'm just this physical body, but I'm so much more than that because I have a soul just like you. And your soul is what connects you to source because you are source. But if you don't tap into your higher self and clean up this temple so the God that dwells within you, the essence of God, can come up out of you. It's just like the yin and yang symbol. You got the white side with the black dot, and then you got the black dot with the white side. Now, the light side, you can say, okay, that's because we're dark matter energy, so I'm going to really go with the dark side. So the dark side is who you are, right? Then you have the white dot, and that's your lower self. Then you got the white side with the black dot. That's the white is your lower self in this matrix, and the dot is still the essence of God that dwells within you. Ask yourself, have a conversation with yourself because I'm talking to you. You have all the answers that you need to know and that you're seeking. You just got to go find your quiet place and go within and ask yourself. Get out there, ground, take your shoes off, ground. Put your hands on the ground. Talk to some trees, hug some trees. Feed the animals. You don't have to you can meditate in any kind of form. You can meditate while dancing, while walking, while exercising. There's no set rules to this. And I'm going to give you the main thing. This is your first time being you. So you can never do no wrong. You have a self-convicting spirit, which will let you know if you did something that you shouldn't be doing or thinking something you shouldn't be thinking. But the only way to know this is if you tap in and listen to who you truly are, not who you think you are. That's just it. The game is so simple. Game recognize game, real recognize real. Tap in. Otherwise, you're going to be on the outside looking in. That's all I got to say right now. Let me know if you need any more answers or have any more questions, and I'll give you the answer.